How do you slice this particularly tough sort of ethical question? It seems to me, first of all, from what I understand from doctors, that's really rare. If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down.
And if I have to listen to one more gray-faced man with a $2 haircut explain to me what rape is, I'm gonna lose my mind.
200 rape kits, some dating back to the 80s, that weren't tested or the results never used, according to Cara Smith, the sheriff's chief of policy and communication.
Brown paper grocery bags that contain gym shoes and bras and underpants. It hit me so strongly that every bit of evidence in there represented someone who was raped and who came for help.
And all of these women that have been neutering American men and bringing us to the point of this incredible weakness to let them know that we are not going to have our men become subservient.
But I am not a number, not a name. But I am a carefully laid plan. Shake what your mama gave.
They had what's called rape kit, that the woman would get pulled out, basically like a DNC.
Incest is so rare. I mean, it's so rare. But the rape thing.
My father, Stephen Bressler, molested, tortured, and raped me.
Shake it, baby.
I was
Shake
4.
your ass out in that
So
street.
I was 13 years
You're gonna make
old.
us scream someday.
And
You're
I just
gonna
lay
make
there
us
as
weep.
quiet as humanly possible.
You're gonna make us
Because I thought you would kill me.
someday.
In the most of my life, I thought he was coming back to kill me. And even at my age, I am still having nightmares. Run. Smack him, punch him, do whatever you have to do. Because he's not a man. He is less than a man. And he doesn't deserve to walk this earth.
Maybe he's got like 10 roommates in the other room that are all just like waiting to close in and gangbang you for the night. Help the sluts of the world make less bad slutty decisions.
When I was 18, just past my 18th birthday, I was date raped. That is how I lost my virginity. That's my beautiful story about how I was deflowered.
I'm wondering what you think of that argument, that women should not get drunk because there are a lot of bad guys out there that will take advantage of it, and even if it's not right and not fair, that's a reality. Daisy?
If a man has sex with a woman who is incapacitated, too drunk to know what she's doing, unconscious, asleep, or otherwise incapable of making a sober decision, that's rape every single time. The sex that occurs in that situation is never a dumb decision made by a dumb slut. It's rape.
I was basically forced to move away from Maryville because of all the bullying and all of the threats.
They said horrible things about me. They called me a slut, and I was like the running joke.
Rivard said his father had warned him that, quote, some girls rape easy. He explained what that meant as they'd verbally consent and later accuse the man of rape.
What does that make her? It makes you a slut, right?
Time and again, everyone tells them, well, it was your fault. You shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done that. No, can we stop telling girls that they shouldn't get raped and instead tell men to stop fucking raping women?
I've never experienced anything like it, Candy. It was incredibly emotional, incredibly difficult even for an outsider like me to watch what happened as these two young men that had such promising futures, star football players, very good students, literally watched as they believed their life fell apart. One of the young men, Malik Richmond, when that sentence came down, he collapsed. He collapsed in the arms of his attorney, Walter Madison. He said to him, my life is over. No one is going to want me now.
When men don't see sluts as real of people as regular girls, then for some men that makes it okay for them. It helps them justify hurting or disrespecting these women. And that is how rape happens.
No, don't do this. I'm not ready. I don't want to do this, that. No. Give me a little time. No. I told her no. At some point, I'm not exactly sure even what happened. He's on top of me, and he said to remove clothing, and I was like, really drunk, stop it.
And I was so tired, and I felt so sick, and I didn't want to wake up. And the voice kept saying, wake up, you're in trouble. And so I forced myself to open my eyes, and he was on top of me. He was raping me.